Nah. Let's be Team Giannis. The head coach for Team Giannis in the All-Stars, this is his first. From the defending champion Toronto Raptors, Nick Nurse. Here from the champion Toronto Raptors. And you know they did it proudly. 6-time All-Star and floor commander, Kyle Lowry. He's Kia's most improved player, and tonight he's ready to rock him. Here from the world champion Toronto Raptors, give it up for Pascal Siakam. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for Team Giannis. Yeah.
Yeah, sharing this experience with my family. We got everyone coming through. Mom, sister, brothers. So yeah, it's supposed to be a fun weekend, so we'll see how it goes. I think it's gonna be fun. Like, that's what I hear a lot, you know. I mean, it's overwhelming because there's a lot of things going on, but
flight cleared for landing.
For most people, you know, I always hear that it's fun, so I'm looking forward to that. It means everything. I think, you know, just this is once in a lifetime opportunity, and it's a moment that I'm sure that me and my family are gonna remember for the rest of our lives. So I'm just trying to, you know, kind of like soak it in and continue to have fun, enjoy it, and you know, hopefully my family has fun too.
They don't call him Spicy P for nothing, and he has made such a great leap to being the #1 guy offensively, option-wise for the Raptors this year. To think, guys, that his journey began back in his native Cameroon. Didn't start playing basketball until he was about 14 years old, discovered by Luke Mbamute at one of those basketball without borders camps run by the NBA.
One of the things that's kind of like the true identity of Pascal, and like that kind of got me, is how good he becomes, like how good he gets. You know, he gets better, man. Like, you know, I remember seeing him, like, you know, at the camp, and just from the first day to the last day, like, he was a kid who got better. And, you know, honestly, like, the first day we never thought, you know, I always look at the kids and like, okay, who's the kid who's gonna be the one who stands out? And like, he wasn't really like the guy who stand out the first day. And by the last day, he was, you know, All-Star, one of the best 5 players on the camp. He's been the same way in his career, man. Like, you know, everywhere he's been, he comes in and nobody really thinks anything of him, and then he ends up, you know, being great or one of the best. And man, I couldn't be more happy and proud of what he's done and what he's going to continue to do, and what he means for Cameroon and Africa, man. It's incredible to see guys like him with his attitude and his mentality to just get better and continue to grow. And I think, you know, he's an inspiration for the game. He's an inspiration for basketball in Cameroon and in Africa.
What's up, man? How you doing? You good? Yeah, I'm good, man. Where you from?
Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic? Okay. I love DR. Oh. Hey, charge! Yeah. Go back this way. Charge! I won! Yeah.
Needed that.
Oh, yeah, that's a good bucket right there. Let's go. Oh, good pass. Oh. I'm someone that's been there and done it, and you know, probably was a long time ago, but you know, it's always fun to be around, and I know what it feels like to be in their shoes. And maybe the, you know, like the global camp is a little different than the one that I did, but still the same concept, and being able to play with players from different countries and stuff, and have the opportunity to be here, I think is great, and a lot of eyes, you know, watching, and it's a great opportunity. So when I just come in, I mean, I think I'm gonna make sure that they see someone that's been there, that's done it, and they can relate to, and someone, like, you know, they can look at his path and think, you know, they're in a good situation and they're doing something great.
To make the most of the internet, you need speed, because speed separates the winners and the losers. You're either fast or frustrated. So if you're looking for faster internet, why not get Canada's fastest ranked internet?
All right, Pascal, we're going into photos next.
It's all right. Photos?
His photos.
I don't know, like.
Comfy, just comfy.
What's comfy? I don't know what's comfy, bro.
You gotta feel it, man. You gotta feel what's comfy. Little smile here.
He was a guy that every time he reached sort of like the next phase, he kept believing that he could go up higher and further. Even when maybe people within our group might have thought maybe his ceiling is here or maybe he truly believed he could reach being an all-star. And he was very defiant in terms of like what he was willing to do to get there.
Some happy smiles, don't take left, right. No crazy smiles. Turn that way a little bit. And smiling and you're done. Put a chin over here, you're good.
How each other act like you guys know each other?
I don't know.
Awesome. Yep, that's perfect. I need a big old smile though, because that thing is legit.
Hey, what's good? You already know. Your boy Pascal is in the building. NBA All-Star. Super excited. Team Yanas, can't wait for the weekend. You know we're about to get a dub, so make sure you check in. One take P, we out.
Thank you. Pascal, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I'll see you guys.
Sorry. Gotta go. I think it means everything. I think it's like.
Warmer in there. It's good. Push out.
What's up, baby? You good? How's it going? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, let me see. Wait, how do you open this? Oh, okay. Yeah, like unbox over here going on. Ooh.
Travis Scott ones.
Damn.
You like them?
These go crazy right here.
Super limited.
Super limited.
Yeah, this is some exclusive joint right here, bro.
That's
Damn. Yeah.
Thank you.
I like that. Nah, thank you. Ooh. These go crazy, huh? My way on one of these days right here.
I'm sure a couple teammates are going to be hitting me about.
I want these ones right here, huh?
Hey, well, can I get those?
I saw Pascal with the Travis Scott. Do you want to get those? I like. Damn, these go crazy. So you saw those joints? Yeah, make sure you get that up in gym.
You know, I think when you're the 27th overall pick, you know, what are you expecting? You're hoping to probably get a rotation player, eventually a starting player. He's become a star in a short amount of time. And I think if you go back to the finals last year, game one, you know, he dominated that game, and he wasn't dominating it from making three-pointers. He was going in the paint. It was like an old-school NBA game. I like the fact that he goes about his business, plays hard all the time, and he keeps getting better. You can be the most improved and still get better. You can be the most improved this year as well.
And again, it's a kid's show. Jaquil's great, so just have fun.
Right.
See you lose, get goofy, and cool.
I got you,
Cool.
man. Oh, man, see this. What's up, man?
I'm good.
How old are you?
12.
12? All right, bet.
We got some 60-second wall sits. Roll sound, please. Roll. Speed. Speed. All right.
Pascal Siakam, take one, marker.
Great, Cole. And action.
Hey, what's up, man? Yes, sir.
I'm good. You ready for the hot seat?
Yes, sir. Let's get it. Are you ready?
What does the world know about you?
That I'm actually a good singer.
Okay. Good to know.
Can you sing?
No.
Yeah. I used to sing though. I don't know. I'm not good anymore though. Yeah, we're not gonna try it. but I was really good.
So I guess basketball's up even higher if you can.
Damn, this actually a workout, man. You not tired, bro?
Still going.
I'm tired. My head hurt, man.
And all right, you guys are killing it. All right, and go.
That's your game face?
Yeah,
just say, here's mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's mine.
All right, and action.
How you guys doing?
I think it's time to get up, man.
All right.
Oh, let's get it. It's fun hanging out with you, my man. Yes, sir. Keep doing what you do.
That's me.
All right.
Yes, sir. Good job, man. Good job. Good job. I like it. That's great what you're doing, though. Keep doing that, man. Keep doing that. Is that your parents right there? Oh, okay. Yeah, come on. Yes, sir. You good? Yes, sir. What's up, man? What's up? My hands are cold. It's cold. It's cold here, man.
His trainer is my college teammate, Rico Hines, and he shouts him out all the time. Pascal does, but Rico told me years ago, he's like, I got something special. He's a dog. He can do everything. He's got a lot of talent. Just watch, and I've been able to kind of slowly see him through the summer progress into one of the best young players in the game.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, my man.
Thank you so much. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
It may be cold outside, but it's red hot in the city as the 2020 NBA All-Star Weekend is in sweet home Chicago. And it kicks off with the biggest names in sports, music, television, and more. As a Chicago native, we know our winters build character. But tonight in Wintrust Arena, we got characters, especially in the Ruffles Celebrity Game.
To me, you always look at somebody with his length and you think, okay, 3-and-D, right? And you think he's going to be a wing defender. He's going to spot up in the corner and shoot threes. And he's so much more than that. I mean, he's just been so much more than kind of that typical player. And it's a tribute to him and his work ethic, his desire to want to be great and to not just settle for being okay. And being well paid, because everybody in the league's well paid, he has pushed himself to be a great player, and that's hard to do in this league at both ends, and gives them a dynamic that they really can build around for the next 5 to 7 years, I think, of genuine championship contention.
He's one of the greats. I mean, you win a world championship, I mean, you're right there. So Kyle is a guy that has great work ethic. So when you put in the work, Philly kid, grit and grind, defends, plays both sides of the ball. I expected this of Kyle because he just has that mentality.
How many guys have had the tenure he's had there, and he's probably the only guy that's had that tenure that's the NBA champion. So you have to put him at the top. You have to put him at the top.
Yeah, and start. It's like y'all can both play power forward.
What's up, beloved?
Hey, look at this.
Beloved,
Look at him. He's walking in.
My beloved right there. That's the NBA All-Star starter right there.
Wow.
Pascal Siakam, Spicy P.
Spicy P.
Spicy P. What's up, man?
I wouldn't want to presume to know who the greatest Raptors were of all time. If you're asking me, I certainly would look at a guy like Vince Carter, obviously, right? So, but I think after that, Kyle's right there. He lost his best friend on the team, and he could have said, get me out of here, I don't want to be here anymore. And instead of doing that, he said, I'm going to be an example and I'm going to continue to play, and was as important as anybody for them winning the championship and continues to be important for them defending their championship. So, I can't say enough about a guy like that.
Pascal, hey, you're supposed to win the skill challenge tonight. I just bet a lot of money on winning it. Yeah, so win the skill challenge, see? You said you're going to win.
He's the best Raptor of all time, I would think, right? How is he? DeMar is the all-time leading scorer. Kawhi Leonard was the best player for 1 year, but when you put the whole thing together, Kyle Lowry is the best Raptor of all time. I don't see how he's not. You know, he's a champion. He had a lot to do with that championship, and then the longevity. I mean, just look at how successful the Raptors have been over the last 6 or 7 years. They're at the top of the league. Even before they won that championship, they were one of the 5 best teams of a 6 or 7 year stretch, and he was right at the center of that.
Enjoy, Coach.
Surprising start. I owe Raptors fans an apology, because at the beginning of the season, I didn't really pick them to do much. Obviously, I think losing Kawhi was a big factor, but these guys have played amazing. Pascal stepped up to be the star. Van Vliet's played well. Lowry, you can go down the line with guys playing well.
Nick Nurse does a great job coaching them guys. Siakam took that next step that we all expect him to do in his following year. But no, I did not expect him to come out the gates and play this well.
I think it's funny because they have more wins than the Clippers, and the Clippers took their best player, and the Raptors didn't get anything back. But remember, they were 17-5 without Kawhi last year, so I think they used it as motivation, because there were some people in the media, what you guys should do is find out their names and call them out, who said that they wouldn't be a playoff team. Now, I thought they'd be a playoff team. I didn't think they'd have 40 wins at the break. But once again, they have a great coach. I think they've used everything as motivation. They have a bit of a chip on their shoulder, which is a great thing for a team that's the defending champs.
So I'm not surprised by anything anymore because Nick is such a great coach, and having spent a lot of time around them as they made their run to the championship last year, I got to be around him and the way he reacts to players and how innovative he is. I mean, he's one of the most innovative coaches in the game and the runaway front runner for Coach of the Year. But that aside, do you wonder a little bit if Kawhi Leonard maybe made the wrong decision? Because I do. Put Kawhi on the Raptors. They might be the prohibitive favorites in the East. I mean, they've just been great.
As I wrote this a couple of weeks ago, it just shows you what happens when you have real culture. When a program's got real culture and they have real values, they can withstand the loss of anything and anybody, And they have done that so far this season. It's been remarkable to watch them perform at the level they've played at. Nick continues to show everybody how good he is as a coach. He's doing some great stuff, really running some really nice stuff. And they're just, they're going to be a tough out because they got toughness and they got pride and they got talent, and that's the hard combination to beat.
Well, so I asked Jason Tatum recently, I did a story on him, and he's having this breakout year, and I was like, well, who's the toughest guy for you to score against? And he said, well, it's not a guy, it's a team. It's the Raptors, because they throw all sorts of stuff at you. So what a great compliment. So I would never bet against them. I learned my lesson last year. I'll never do it again.
Smart man. At least for today, the weather's gotten more.
That's what I don't know, because I'm still not sure who their go-to guy is. Losing Kawhi, this is when it's going to hurt in the playoffs. Regular season, they'll be fine. There's like I said, too many experienced guys. But in the playoffs, who's going to step up? Who's going to be that go-to guy? You don't know that right now with Toronto, and that's always going to be the guess.
Well, that's going to be the question, because I look at the Raptors, that's the team that's playing with house money. Plus, the toughness that they have with guys that have been through it now, Lowry, Van Vliet, Siakam, Marc Gasol, they have all the experience. These other teams don't have experience. None of the other teams and players have been to the finals. Maybe only Andre Iguodala has been in the finals before, but look at the Miami, Milwaukee, Boston. So I think they're going to be a really tough out, whoever has to play them, because I think they've been in big games before, and I think Siakam's going to have to be that guy, because late in the games, who's going to make plays? That's what separates kind of like the stars and the superstars and even the all-stars, the ability in those moments to do something to help your team win.
Chin down a little bit. There we go. With some smiling, we happy here. There it is. Got a real smile. Smiling. Last one. Smile, 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 bro. Yeah.
There you go. Appreciate it. I think it's cool, I guess. Let's see what's out there. Doing my thing. Just having fun. just make sure we have fun and it's a cool little experience, right? So it's cool. Yeah, I try to pass it. I mean, I think it's okay. It's not bad. I think I got my technique down, hopefully, and I can, you know what I mean. When I go through it, it'll be not easy, but like, you know what I mean. I can actually go through it. So we'll see.
Next year, man.
I can't dunk, man. Oh, layups.
It's kind of chilly out here.
Welcome to State Farm All-Star Saturday Night, featuring the Taco Bell Skills Challenge. And now, let's meet your 2020 Taco Bell Skills Challenge participants. He's a first-time NBA All-Star and one of the most versatile players in the league. From the NBA champion Toronto Raptors, make some noise for Pascal Siakam.
Now, this is the matchup right here. This is the matchup. Let's see what Siakam does. Siakam going a little cool, but he's long. Oh, see? Not bad. What you doing?
There we go. Still got plenty of time. And Siakam wasting no time at the other end.
What is he doing? He threw him out. He threw his rhythm off. He threw his rhythm off. Let's see if it works. Nope.
Got it.
Didn't work.
Siakam advances.
Big guys.
Patrick. The big guys are
See, I told you.
What kind of year? A great year Pascal Siakam has had in Toronto. Most improved player last year in the NBA.
So, knock this down, Bam. Knock it down. Oh.
Siakam, no. Oh!
Yes!
Adebayo!
Yes!
He's in the final round.
Yes!
I mean, it was okay. It was okay. I mean, I think you know, I had a good chance out there. I mean, maybe a little better strategy next time, but I like where it was at, man. It was fun. We got a little, you know, some that we made. We got the Pascal and then my dad. I think someone made it for me on Instagram, and you know, I thought it was pretty cool, and I like the picture. So yeah, we made a little some. Obviously, my dad, you all know what that represents, and be able to wear that and tonight All-Star game definitely meant everything to me, and you know, just a little honor to him, and make sure that we think about it. Over, bro. You know, I got you. Fire. These kind of go crazy, huh? Crazy. I hate tying my shoes. This is it? Yeah, those shoes gonna do crazy, yeah. Low key, those shoes are crazy. I gotta see myself also. I think we're doing something over here. I think we're doing something over here.
How you like it?
Huh? You like it?
Yeah.
It's a little different, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think we're doing something. We're doing something right here.
You ain't care for the All-Star, man. You All-Star carry your bags, bro.
Crazy, but from what I heard, I thought there was going to be a lot of things going on, and definitely a lot of moving. But it's been fun. You know, it's been fun hanging out with family and just taking in the experience and enjoying it. Hey, what's good, man? It's your boy P Skills out here heading to All-Star game. We ready. Team Giannis all the way. Can't wait to see my teammates, my boy Kyle. So yeah, man, tune in. Make sure you watch your boy. Let's get it.
Respect. Thank you.
I'm looking forward to having some fun. You know, hopefully I don't airball or anything. No airball or anything like that. I think that's the only thing. But for the rest, I mean, I just want to have fun, enjoy the game. It's going to be quite an experience, so I can't wait for it. Hell, man, we got a whole crew out here, man.
All right, 3, 2, 1. You good? Go one more back this way. Hey, oh, Joe, what's going on?
Okay, well. What's up, baby?
I like looked at it and saw it.
So what? Good?
You not wearing a heavy, man.
No, I ain't wearing it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. No drum in. First of all. Rudy, what's up, baby? Nobody.
Beloved. Look at my ears.
I'm sorry, I'm just All-Star. My God. I was All-Star. Never gets old.
Hey, like those jerseys, it's a great tribute, a great memory.
It's always a
Yeah, that's about right. It's good threads right there. Good threads right there, Malik.
Looking sharp too.
Thank you, man. You know, try to show these young fellas, you know what I'm saying? Show these young fellas that it's about the good life sometimes. I'm surprised my man ain't wearing a suit with me.
Yeah, I usually do.
Yeah, it's a little bit more comfortable.
On a chilly 25-degree night in Chicago, and it's been a festive weekend in the Windy City. We welcome you to the United Center, the home of the Chicago Bulls, where it is a star-studded group, all familiar faces, usually known just by their first name. The 2020 NBA All-Star Game, Team LeBron going against Team Giannis. James Harden way off. Lowry for Siakam. Siakam trying to split through and does. Pascal Siakam with 14 points. Leonard moving on Lowry. It is offensive foul. A charge.
He got it. Kyle Lowry finally got the offensive foul, something you rarely see in an All-Star game.
Wow.
He guessed right.
And again with a chance to win it with a 3. Harden, no foul called, and now we get a call. He hits the play. Look out, a late call. Oh, Team LeBron has won it.
Way to make it interesting there, Anthony Davis. Locker room. Chill. Pascal.
I didn't want to expect too much, you know. I just wanted to go out and have fun, not think about it. And I came into it just. It was you know, everything I imagined and more. Like it was super fun. It was relaxed. Obviously a lot of things to do there and there, but overall it was a great experience. Just being around great players, all these people, all these fans. Like it's an amazing feeling.
I do speak French.
Yes.
How you doing? You good? Little baller, man. He want to work this real quick, little baller. Say what's up. All right, appreciate it, man. Thank you, man.
I think it's going to mean everything, really. Like we have a little break, you know, here. I mean, after All-Star game is going to be, you know, just trying to get ready for that second half, which we all know is the most important. And you know, getting closer to April, May, and June. And we just want to continue to get better, get everyone healthy, and you know, hopefully we can make another run. You know, we're all excited as a team. We like where we're at, and we just hope to continue to get better.